In Chapter 2, which is the methodologies, the purpose of this study is to record the unheard voices of student mothers overcoming the challenges of the academic journey at the University of Mindanao Tagum College. This study is a qualitative in nature. According to Mears of 2000, given the identified lack of research, this project was conducted as an exploratory, a qualitative study to gather a better and good comprehension of the experiences of the student mothers. According to Dali of 2007, as a result, this study was conducted within an interpretation or social constructionist paradigm, which recognizes that people make sense of their experiences through an interactive social process of meaning-making. This focus necessitated the use of methodology suited to the investigation on how student mothers make sense of their circumstances. The participants of this study will be the BPE student mothers of University of Mindanao Tagum College. Using purposive sampling, we interviewed the 14 undergraduate BPE student mother participants from selected individuals at the University of Mindanao Tagum College. Smith indicated that suitable research participants were detected by means of a targeted sample. It increased the researchers' comprehension of the selected people or groups by careful sampling that may assess them decide on their participants. Respondents were based on the following criteria. First is female taking BPE course or program. Next is currently enrolled at University of Mindanao Tagum College. Next has a child or children. She had the custody of the child and willing to participate in this study. The numerous respondents will be divided into two groups. 7 participants for in-depth interview or IDI. The objective of the focus group discussion or FGD is to gather in one interview a variety of opinions and information. A focus group of 5 to 15 people under 6 is linked to probable essential knowledge. Otherwise, the research will be close to qualitative study and will be difficult for both researchers and participants to comply with the work. It depends on how many groups. A concentrated group debate is important. For the materials and instrument, the main instrument utilized was the interview guide questionnaires created by the researchers. The study objectives were rooted in the questions. In the interview guide questions, DBM and San Jose of 2017 noted that are generally used in a focus group to cover relevant information. The research questionnaire consisted of 3 primary questions that focus on the student mother experience during their academic journey, their approach to their dual role as a mother and students, and their noteworthy experience which were to be shared with other mother students. For the design and procedure, this phenomenological study defined the lived experiences according to Criswell of 2009 of the student mothers in their academic journey in the University of Mindanao Tagum College. In addition, they were able to explore such single idea, according to Criswell of 2012, about student mothers into more illustration based on what and how they experienced the phenomenon according to Mustakas of 1994 and Criswell of 2012. This study aims to investigate student mothers' experience with being a student and a mother at the same time. To answer the research question, the current study is qualitative and employs a phenomenological approach as a methodology. Research qualitative study, according to Mills and Burks of 2014, it aimed to examine phenomena, the impact on how live reality of individuals or groups in a particular cultural and social context. Phenomenology aimed to accurately describe the phenomenon without prior knowledge of a framework, while remaining true to the facts according to Greenwald of 2004. Furthermore, by conducting qualitative research, the researchers were able to connect with their participants and see the world through their perspectives, according to Kerbin and Strauss of 2015. The first thing we will do is to send a formal letter through chat or email to our participants, or go to their houses or homes for permission to conduct the research study. In such a way, we will create a consent form through Google Forms if they willingly agree to be part of our study. If they approve an in-depth interview, we will go to their houses, and in the focus group discussion, we will find a suitable place, a place where it is safe and near to them. After the participants give the answers and agree to participate, the researchers will divide the task. They will go to their assigned participants to ask their permission to be part of an in-depth interview and discussion of the focus group. We will make sure that he or she will be voluntarily involved in this research and may withdraw from the interview at any point if he or she does not feel like replying or refusing to reply to their inquiry. Upon agreement, our participants will be able to read the aim of our study before the official interview begins. The participants can also request to document the discussion and submit a copy to them. Maintain the highest level of privacy for matters such as identity and personal data. Next, to help us to grasp the phenomena, we will pick the proper location for the interview. Participants will be offered the opportunity to choose the venue and time of the interview and discussion, according to Kurzweil of 2008. Argued that the purpose of the analysis is to address research questions. He stated that the researcher shall start with words such as what or how. In addition, he also emphasized that the researcher shall develop particular and general inquiries in order to convey their ideas and opinions. If the data has been identified from various sources, we will carefully consider the sources of the information required to comprehend the analysis after assessing the research topics. We will be checking and will document the data using the protocol. According to Kurzweil of 2008, by gathering information from participants, researchers establish procedure or generated forms for the registration process. We have guaranteed that the procedure is open to everyone or anyone while collecting the data.